Hey guys, so you've joined us in Manchester. We're going to be meeting up with a friend of mine, Tom. He's a business partner. We're doing a few different projects together in and around the Manchester area, but coming to have a look at to get an update on one of the projects that he's got going on. So just thought I'd bring you guys along and we'll take it from there. It's this whole thing here. So we're just outside the building now. It's just over here. As you can see, we've got a shop that's already been fully tenanted. They've got a really cool, quirky clothes shop in there, and then the top 2 floors are going to be converted into apartments. So I'm going to ask Tom how many. I can't quite remember, but it's a great building in a great location. So I'm excited to have a look around. Yeah. I wanted to know the number of apartments that you're doing. 5. Yeah. So how's that going to work with? So you've got 2 floors, 3 on the first, 2 on the second.
Yeah, and then we're thinking about doing a wild, massive extension out the back in the next stage.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, it's got to go through planning, so it's a long way off. But yeah, the plan of this building eventually is to get somewhere near 9 or 10 apartments get taken out by the gate.
In total?
In total, but that involves a massive new build extension out the back and taking up the car park and going up on, which would be an epic planning.
Yeah. Would that be a problem with renting or selling the apartments with no car parking?
No, not at all.
Not yet?
Not yet, not at all.
Have you looked at next door?
Yeah.
I literally say, I guarantee Tom's already had a look at it.
I've been in, done it, tried to buy it before I went to Collier's actually. I knew about it before I went to Collier's. Okay. The guy's unrealistic about what he wanted for it, and there's a really complicated lease exit that they need to negotiate with Santander. So this will all be communal space. As people come up, there's a bin store downstairs and cycles, and this is apartment 1. Yeah, it's the front door. You're going to walk in. We're looking at some sort of bedroom, kitchen combo, and then bathroom on this side, store entrance. It's massive. It's definitely big enough for 1 bed. We almost thought we could get 2 bed in there, but it wasn't quite.
So the extension you're talking about, is that coming up? Not coming up right there, because you'll lose the windows, won't you? But
the extension will
back
literally
there.
be above us. It's easy to see from above if we ever did it. Yeah. I mean, it's because of the planning risk. We're going for permitted development for all of this stuff. Yeah. So this will just whiz through. Yeah. Then we'll build out. It's an internal refit really. So it should be quite quick build, quite straightforward because it's the old concrete steel stuff. So we've got no structural concerns. Yeah. We'll just have solid. Yeah. So the only thing we've got is a bit of moisture coming in over that side somewhere. So we've got to try and solve that problem. Anyway.
Nice, so apartment 1.
Apartment 1, and then you come through here.
When are you getting started? I mean, I'm assuming this is ripped out. Have you done the rip out? Or?
Yeah, we have, yeah. So this is an apartment 2 and 3.
It's already got a kitchen and everything.
Yeah, we're basically ready here for this one.
Just need the stud wall.
Yeah, we're sorted. This is 1 flat, this side here. We're going to have to slightly do it. Actually, it's not far off what was once here. We're kind of having to, instead of just going straight down the middle, down off this beam here, because we've got that space there and we've got the toilet space there, we can put that on 1 level. It just didn't quite work, and it made this one feel a bit weird. And also we couldn't get light into the bedroom, so we're going to have to do some sort of clever jiggery-pokery dog-legging to try and
a Jack and Jill thing where you've got...
No, not a Jack and Jill, but if the wall comes here, you can then do bedroom, lounge, and then bathroom. Yeah.
Like literally following this line.
So imagine bedroom 1, so bedroom here, kitchen, dining space, and then toilet will go through, because there is actually a toilet, so that's all in there. This side would then be, you'd come in here, to this one, you'd have your bedroom off there, you'd have your kitchen, dining space off there, and then you'd have actually it's all around, so bedroom, kitchen, dining space where it's a bit lighter, and then your bathroom would go there.
So they're all 1 beds?
Yeah, so this is our floor. So you'll see down there, like this is all a false floor. This would all come out.
Oh yeah, so you literally just, all of this here
comes out,
goes.
And that will go into there.
Yeah.
So this is where you'd effectively have the bathroom. So this is a really big bathroom. They have a really big bathroom.
Yeah.
Annoyingly, we've got a bit of asbestos, so this is asbestos tiles we've got to get taken out properly, so
yeah,
that's a bit of a shame.
Oh, this is nice, bit of light. You're going to keep this? It's nice. Although this will just be a hallway, won't it? So it's
a hallway.
It's not going to be a feature or anything.
Put it this way. If someone can convince me that it's worth, that we can get a new lantern on top,
Yeah.
I think you call them
That's
lanterns.
not going to end up looking crap.
It's not going to look rubbish.
Dirty.
Not going to be really dirty, and
Yeah.
isn't going to cost a fortune. We'll keep it because it is a nice natural light. Is just better.
Yeah.
However, I don't mind losing it at all because it's just a hallway and it's got spots and it'll be well lit, and I'm not so concerned about it. So. Yeah, and then basically this is then going to split similarly into two. So we've got that space again. So you've actually got.
It's pretty much identical floor plan, this, isn't it? So you're going to basically do the same thing. Bathroom, bedroom, kitchen, and then same on this side.
Together. So when I was talking about that extension thing that we might do.
Oh yeah,
You can probably see it better if I just do this. So you lift that up, we should be able to get one more flat effectively on there. That roof will become the floor for that flat, and that'll be the one bed. We'll take those stairs out and that will build up. That then gets us up onto this roof line. I think you could then get another floor flats, go up again.
And then go all across.
You could also, once you're up, you're basically where the car park is. So then you'd also put a couple of stuff out in the car park.
So once you've gone up once,
you're basically at the car
you're
park
adding
level.
one flat
One there.
But then you've got maybe two in the car park, and then
Probably.
another two.
Yeah, so I think
here.
you could have.
Another 5. Is that not going to be a problem for this tenant or this?
No, because what we've worked. No, because what we've worked out is that because there's the gap.
Oh yeah.
And because you've got the right of light comes in through there, and that's all ground floor. If we can get ours built with that as a right of light, and even as an easement, we might even go leave. But you'll see over there, that's still our building down there.
Yeah.
So I think there'll always be natural light that will come in. But we'll have to get consultants to talk into all that. But it's a really exciting site because because of where it is in Stockport, and it's the city centre, town centre. You don't have to worry so much about cars because there's so much public transport. As long as you've got space to store bikes, as long as you've got space to put the bins, you're all good. So yeah, it's a long term. This one, it's got options year on year basically, which is really nice to have that. You right with that?
Just here.
Yeah, just all wedged in. There you go. Just so that doesn't blow because there's a bit of a smash window there.
Yeah. Beautiful. Looks good. Yeah. Have you got an idea on GDV? With the current plan, not with the extra. If you got planning.
We think we're in around 900k to $1 million. So yeah, no, we're really excited about it. We're just desperately trying to get it built. Like it's at that stage. We can already visualise it. We've started to see some drawings coming out from the architects. I just get naturally very excited about it, and like, let's just get it done. So.
Let's go. So we've got a viewing at 1. Assuming that this doesn't take too long, we should be able to view this. In fact, the next viewing's at 1 o'clock. Do you think we'll be able to get to Eccles in time for 1?
Yeah, and go
and see Abacus House before that?
I would have to be rapid.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 2 minutes now.
Okay.
This is the sort of stuff you learn in property development. That is how you make the most out of your waste management. You get people like Sean and Bill that know how to do things like that. That's an absolute
Perfect,
thing of beauty.
isn't it?
An absolute thing of beauty. Oh, that's pleasing.
You alright, lads? How you doing?
Gents?
You alright, mate? How you doing? Yeah, alright.
Nice to take stuff. You alright?
Yeah, good.
Come on.
We've just got to a point where we've done as much ripping out.
Yeah, they promised me that yesterday anyway. Well, they said that first thing tomorrow, as in today, to the main line, and it's going to cost me £7 grand. I don't want that.
I actually have no idea what's going on with this property. We've got, I think it was an office building, and Tom is converting it into 4 apartments, something like that. Something like that. But currently, it's rip out.
is what I do. I pretend like I just do a lot of pointing and shaking with my hands. Yeah, and then we have to build a trench.
For the bathroom. With the configuration of the furniture. Come in and then you have to
I
shift.
think on that side, we could get the bog coming off that way. If, from a design point of view, from a moisture,
Sean just uses Jedi powers.
stressful little corner of the build because it's just so tight.
Yeah.
Basically, we've got to get the ensuite in here. That's the lounge, kitchen's over there, lounge, dining, double bedroom, ensuite.
So this is all short. This is all one flat.
Yeah, so the
How
whole
many apartments are you getting out of this?
3.
3.
There's a basement as well, but that's got to go through planning for the 4th.
Yeah.
So everyone's got car parking.
And you were looking at buying next door as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking that would be juicy to be able to take the whole thing on.
Well, the idea we would take the whole thing on, convert the whole thing, get it residential, sit on it for a bit, get some of our costs coming back in.
Yeah.
Once that's all done, half consider some epic planning app for like flatten the site,
And going.
go big, go big, go home. I mean, we're in,
wow.
we're in the footprint of like
I mean, it's a big
put a
site.
commercial site, put a commercial
Yeah.
unit downstairs,
Yeah.
and then. But yes, this is the flat really. So the interesting about the fun thing about this one as well, back through here. So also this is going to get insulated. This is gone. So you'll be here. You have your lounge and everything else. You've got your kitchen here, but actually the stairwell is swapping sides. So we've got to take the landing out, and so the stairs are going to go down here. So the stairs will finish about here. So all this is going to get trimmed and neatened up. You come up the stairs, and there'll be a store here. So there'll be like a cupboard that will belong to this flat. So you have a little cupboard back there. You come straight up here, you'd have your L-shaped kitchen. One of the flats upstairs will be in here. So this will end up becoming the bedroom.
Yeah.
Sorry, the lounge.
Yeah.
No, I was right. Sorry, I was right. I was like, why did I doubt myself? This is the bedroom,
Yeah.
but there's going to be a stairwell coming up in this corner here.
Okay.
So it's going to be a up, across the wall and back up. So effectively the stairs will come in about here,
Yeah.
and this will be a bathroom. So there'll be a really nice bathroom in here,
Yeah.
on the landing. There'll be a stud wall across here,
Yeah.
and then there'll be a door here into another store. Yeah.
Okay.
So this will be the landing, 2 stores back to back. Bedroom, bathroom. Nice and straightforward. Stairs, swap sides. Let's go. So you go left into the flat. This would be the flat here.
Yeah.
So this would be the main entrance.
Yeah.
So it'll kind of be, oh interesting, there's a door there. I haven't been in for a couple of days, so you come in, this will be your lounge, but your stairwell will be up in the corner. So
It's actually a 2-story.
so it's a duplex, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
So you'd go up some stairs here, so a couple of stairs, then there'll be a run against the wall, and then it'll double up. You can sort of see they've already started to prep for the joist cutting upstairs. I think there's going to be a nice vibe. We're going to put a few shelves in, just try and make a few little extra details, just to make it feel like it's really been thought about. Because there's nothing worse in a flat than either feeling like it hasn't been thought about, because you have to always be a little bit more on the details. And then the other flat is the 1 bed, which is this side, which will literally be you pop in. This one's going to be nice and easy, breezy.
Yeah, this one's pretty
So
straightforward.
this is front door, lounge, stud wall goes across on the studs. This is getting boxed. This will get boxed and sealed. We've then got store there, bathroom there. This is the bedroom. Try and get some lights on down here if I can. But yeah, look. So basically, this would be the.
This would be the way it.
This would be the way. If we got the planning,
Dig down out
you
there.
dig. This would all get dug down.
Yeah.
This would all get dug out.
Yeah.
And this would be then a nice big door,
Yeah.
a little patio up to a stairwell out.
Yeah.
This would then be your entrance and be your main space.
living room.
Living room and kitchen.
Yeah.
We'd then have, this would be a store on the left. This stairwell won't exist. So this would then be your bathroom,
Yeah.
because this would all be just one big box.
Yeah.
So that's a really nice bathroom in there.
Yeah.
And then you come through to your bedroom, which
Okay.
would pretty much be as you see it.
Yeah.
With the exception of that we'd probably, to get the meterage, would have to dig this out.
Okay.
So we'd have to reinforce all of that. But in essence, it stays as it is.
Yeah, yeah. And the
and
height's all right.
I have to go down.
I was going to say.
Yeah, we've got to underpin it. We've got to go down a bit. So
Okay. So Tom was saying that what he's planning on doing is, if he can, buy next door, and then he'll flatten the whole thing, and then build up similar to this building over here, which would be amazing. Yeah. Do you want to go to Urmston and just knock on the door and see if we can potentially just...
If you want to get lunch.
I've got it.
Sweet. That's absolutely sweet. Still fine. Obviously needs some work. we'll know that. You might realise I'm going to laser one to just need to get some. Is that the back wall down there? Where's the back wall? No. Like days. What? This is done. This is absolutely foobard.
I mean,
I wouldn't even know where to start on that.
I'd rip that.
Being careful, it's fine. Are they going to strip it out, or are they expecting the buyer to take it as is? This stuff to remove is expensive. This is the lean-to. Just that. Come on, stop being late. Stop. That's the ground floor. Do you want to stick it down for what's in the basement? No, nothing down there. What's that?
Empty space.
So you can't. So it's not even standable. No.
Well, that's in like I was like.
But on what both these. You know what? Let me go have a look. Just want to think.
Yeah, you can use it.
What price do they want it for it? I mean, I'm not even going to do the measurements. I mean, basically it's just, I mean, we've seen enough. There. So, just trying to see if you can see the lean from across the road. I'm in a car because I'm really cold. I'm really cold. This is the sexy side of property development, right? I mean, on the positives, right, is that you've got space big enough upstairs for a flat.
Yeah.
So you got the flat upstairs.
Yeah.
You've got a half decent commercial space which someone would take if it was clean and tidy.
Ripped out and and you just put some flooring and painted it all.
But I'm not convinced that it's structurally sound at the moment. I think it's definitely part of that is definitely pulling away from the building. I'd want a full structural survey before going anywhere near that.
Yeah.
Or just have it so cheap that it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think I ate about 6 spiders. So, yeah, depending on how realistic they're going to be about if they own that cash and they're not going to be able to shift it to anybody.
No.
And it's a case of really it's like finding a figure that gets it gone for them. And we can take it on, then it's worth having a survey done.
Correct.
But until we know that they're going to be realistic about the price, it's
well, unrealistic.
Well,
yeah, I think it's all going to come down to, look, we've seen it. There's a lot of money to be spent there. There's not big value in the area. They're going to reference, oh yeah, the flat's worth 160k, and there's a 200k flat over here because it's this part. So the amount of money you got to throw at that to make it anywhere near habitable. And it's the fact they've got all that oven in the back.
Yeah,
that's really.
Clearance alone is going to be thousands.
Because we spent, so on the underbank deal that we did before the underbank deal that we saw today, we spent a demo alone. So there was a safe in there.
Yeah.
So we had some specialist stuff. It was like massive, the space. So it's not comparable size wise. But just to give waste costs, we spent £25,000 on clear out in the end. So that's We went through, I forget how many, but it was some serious.